government intends to do.
Question number 11, the Honourable Nathan Guy.
For P, do detector dog teams provide complete coverage when the International Mail Centre is operating? If not, on how many days since the 26th of October 2017 have there been times when no detector dog teams have been working whilst the centre is operating?
The Honourable Damien.
Mr Speaker, the first thing to note is that the Mail Centre does not work 24 hours a day, although dogs are scheduled to work on the international mail lines every day that it does operate.
Why doesn't MPI have enough dog detector teams operating on the mail pathway that allowed 26 brown marmorated stink bugs that were alive to come through the border in a shoebox?
Mr Speaker, we currently have about 50 dog teams, and by the end of next year we will have 60. The dogs are trained either to detect seeds and other unwanted organisms or bugs, not both. Mr Speaker, I can't explain how that particular box came through, other than to say that we are upping the systems all the time and improving the investment. Mr Speaker, the hours that the dogs are operating are about the same level as operated in 2016 and 2017 when that member was the Minister.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Since the 26th of October 2017 was the first day of this new government, how many months would he have had to take to get the dog detector teams prepared that weren't there when he became the Minister?
Mr Speaker, it takes many months to train a good dog. Mr Speaker, this government is currently undertaking the training of 10 additional dog teams. Mr Speaker, the fact that we didn't have sufficient when we took over is an indictment of that previous government's lack of commitment to biosecurity.
As he's confirmed that historically dog detector teams have covered the international mail pathway, why now, in the height of the brown marmorated stink bug season, are there not enough MPI resources to get the dogs out of their kennels to protect the primary sector?
Mr Speaker, there are plenty of resources. What we don't have is enough well-trained dogs, and that's because the previous government didn't train them.
Exactly right.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Is the greater dog detector team a solution that Minister is putting in place a response to the fact that he inherited a situation where twice as many dog detectors were there as were dogs?
Correct, Mr Speaker. I have to say that we do rely on dogs, although it's not the only part of a robust biosecurity system. And the fact that we've had to match up the resources and train enough dogs so that there are the adequate number of dog handlers to manage them at the same time says that the previous government had a lack of strategic planning for the biosecurity system.
Question number 12.
Okay.
Chair McAnulty.
On behalf of Kiritapu Allen, to the Minister, what research